Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to be going over some things that will be added to Season 3 and obviously Verdansk as well. So Season 3 will be dropping on April 2nd, as it says here. And then on April 3rd, that is when the Verdansk comes back. And obviously everyone knows, but now we're getting the Kilo, the AMAX and the HDR, which are absolute classics for the original Warzone. So what else are they adding? Well, obviously they are doing the entire overhaul of Verdansk, so better graphics and fidelity and stuff like that, which, you know, was a good shout really. This is the roadmap. We've got obviously Verdansk, the Gulag showers are coming back, which I think are probably the best Gulag that we've had. Battle Royale, obviously, Rebirth, Resurgence. I assume that will just be, well, that won't change at all, I assume. I mean, why would they, I guess. Plunder, Battle Royale Casual. I don't know what that actually is. Maybe no SBMM? That would be nice. Battle Ranked, High Trip. I think we had that in Modern Warfare 3. That was alright, I guess. And then we've got Quality of Life updates. The Squad Redeploy, that at the moment is horizontal. And it's supposed to go vertically now, how it used to be, which again is quite nice, I guess. Detailed death recaps. So I've seen bits of this online. At the moment, when you die, you normally just assume it's a hacker, but I think like 80% of the time it's not. So if you get live pinged by the enemy, it will now say that you've been live pinged, and if they had a suppressed weapon, if they didn't have a suppressed weapon, it goes into more detail about how they killed you. Inspect view attachment. So if you pick up a gun and you think it's better than yours, you can inspect it and it'll say all the attachments on it, so you can recreate that then back in the lobby. Field upgrades in squad. I mean, that's useful. I'm pretty sure that was in the original Warzone, though I could be wrong. I think we've already got that, do we not? Prioritizing your favorite loadout. Maybe. HUD loadout icon when buyable. Okay, fine, fair. We've got the old vehicles back, so we've got the Big Bertha, we've got the heli, floating loot is back. I don't know if that's going to cross over to Rebirth. I imagine it would. It makes sense for them to actually do that, but we'll have to see. This is not what I'm looking for. Looking forward to. Shooting during freefall. Now, that is probably one of the most annoying things that was in the original Warzone. You'd get a full team behind you and you would die within seconds. But it does make it for, you know, some funny content and stuff, I guess. Vertical buy stations menu, thermite. Is that not in? I thought it was. Return to Verdansk, victory screen. Okay, specialist, nice, and more. Right, okay, cool. So here it obviously goes over that they rebuilt it from the ground up. So it's more enhanced, which the original Warzone now is getting, what, 4 years old, maybe a bit longer. But it's supposed to be a lot better, but what they say and what they do are normally quite opposite. Oh, 2020, there we go, so 5 years ago. Christ, that does not seem that long ago. Okay, I feel old. So the version of Verdansk is 95% a rebuilt version of Verdansk from 2020. 5% of the map's landscape receiving light adjustments and quality of life improvements. Okay. Doesn't really explain too much, really. But you've got some examples here of the lighting and what it would look like on the outside. I mean, it looks a little bit better, but I mean, it's not big improvement really. The colors they've changed. It's still the same color, but I think it's more of a toned down version. Like that's quite creamy with the red roofs and stuff, and that's the same, but looks a bit more weathered, I guess. I think, yeah, that's the frozen lake, and now it's just a normal little river. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look too different, really, does it? Like, it looks better, but if you showed me that and not that, I would have assumed that was like the original anyway. That actually does look better. Okay, so what else have they added then? Oh god, here we go. So they've changed the location of some trees. Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess. The aren't drivable now look more like small wreckage, ensuring players can easily distinguish. Okay. Okay, that's pretty decent. You can now swim, which you couldn't before. I can't actually remember doing that though, to be honest. And I think 99% of the map is land, so swimming is just completely irrelevant. Doors can be barged through. Ascenders weren't in the original. They were originally added to Season 5 model for 2019. They aren't planned. Okay. So they're not adding any of these zippies, I guess. Lighting. The HUD and compass. The interface has been made simpler. Okay. So this is the big one. Omni movement has been nerfed, I guess. It's a lot more slower, so it's going to be back to the original kind of movement with Omni movement in play, which I think could be quite good. I don't really see too many people using Omni movement to its full potential because no one really cares, I guess. Oh, it drops the last second of the 5th circle. Verdansk opens up. Okay, okay. So is this what I was going to talk about? Yeah, so it's just taking it back to the original movement, pretty much. Okay, crates, armor, satchels, looting, loadouts, and all the rest of it. So, okay. Original supply box colors. I mean, that'd be quite nice. Sure. Floating loot. This is such a big thing, I think, at the moment. When you, especially in Rebirth Island, when maybe you kill an entire squad and their loot is absolutely everywhere and it's hard to find, hard to see anything, and a lot of the time the weapons, or if you find a specialist, whatever it might be, can sometimes glitch into the wall so you can't actually get it, which really is frustrating. That's mid-season. Buy stations, original buy stations in inventory. Okay. I mean, what I think they're doing is pretty much going balls to the wall. Trying to get as many people back as they can, because they know Black Ops 6 has, well, gone bad, really bad, especially with the hackers. And I think the only way that they can get Verdansk and everyone to keep playing Verdansk is to seriously invest in some anti-cheat software, because I mean, I don't run into them too much, but they're all going to come back for this. They're going to want to ruin everyone's day. Original cluster, mortar strike, precision airstrike UAV, asset launch. Okay, the bunker buster will be coming in mid-season. Huh, okay. So it looks like they're trying to put all their eggs into 50-minute matches. I feel like that's a lot shorter than what it currently is. I could be wrong though. New battle royale. Announcement sees 150 players, trios with dance. The Kali sticks are coming back as well, which if anybody remembers getting killed by those things, it's honestly one of the most annoying things there is, especially if they were wearing a rose skin. Which, talking about that, the rose skin is coming back, so everyone is going to buy that straight away, because you can hide in all the corners of every house. It's going to be a good time. There we go, the Kali sticks. Why? I really do not know. Prime American Kilo. Yeah. So you got to be level 42, but because they're making this game now free, I think this weekend and Monday for everyone, so that everyone can play and level up their guns for Verdansk. See, look at that. That's just disgusting. But I'm really glad that they're not adding this to some sort of season pass or 2-hit kill extremely fast. If they come close to you, you're a goner, man. Dansk. So Black Ops 6 multiplayer zombies, battle pass, max out, premium players, Call of Duty Warzone completely shuts down for 24 hours. Simultaneously, a 24-hour multiplayer and zombies free trial commences. Ah, there we go. So it's only for 24 hours. Okay. I mean, we don't need that shit. But yeah, this is basically Verdansk. I don't think it's going to go well. I think they will bring in a lot of players for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then people are going to get bored. Or the hackers will come back in force and they will ruin everything. Now, what they've said previously is if Verdansk does not do well, then they're pretty much giving up on Warzone completely. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, I can't see them dropping Warzone because they make so much money from it. And I think the only thing that's good about Black Ops 6 is zombies, which I don't play too much of, but it is pretty good. And multiplayer. Even multiplayer, it does have its issues, but it is quite fun. They need to add more weapons, but for the most part, it's pretty good. So let me know what you guys think down below. If you think this is going to be a flop, or if you think this is going to be good. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're on our way to 200 subscribers, so it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video.